Hey, Andre, do a drum roll. There it is, the brand new 2023 Altima.
Nissan Altima sedan. How about that?
Welcome to Andre's Garage, and we are going to walk you through what Nissan is doing to the new 2023 Nissan Altima, their second popular selling car, Andre. Second, not the most.
Yes, they sold about 38,000 of these puppies in the first quarter, first 3 months of this year. So it's quite important. And many manufacturers are walking away from sedans, right?
Yeah, and now Nissan is coming out with a new one. So the first thing I see that's completely different, or I shouldn't say completely, is the front fascia. It's got that new V-shaped grille that Nissan has been using for several years now in their design language.
Yeah, totally. And I like the color combination here. This is the SR. This is kind of one of their sportier ones.
Ooh, look at those dual exhausts, Andre.
Ooh, yeah, let me get some more images going here. We also have some video, so and some specs as well, right?
Yeah, we're going to go over all that, but first we wanted to show it to you because, it's always fun when a new car is born. And let's face it, Andre, this really isn't a new car. It's let's call it a comprehensive refresh.
Yes, some people in the industry call them facelifts.
Yep.
Updates?
Yep.
Okay.
So let's talk about what's new under the new sheet metal. First and foremost, once again, it comes in both two-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. And once again, if you want the bigger four-cylinder turbo, which puts out 248 horsepower and 273 pound-foot of torque on 93 octane, you have to go with the front-wheel drive. You can't go with the all-wheel drive.
I wish they would have combined that fancy turbocharged engine with all-wheel drive, but hey, maybe the all-wheel drive regular 2.5 liter would be more affordable.
Yeah, and you said it's fancy because what does that engine do? What makes it so unique?
Variable compression.
VC.
Yeah, VC. Not venture capitalism,
No.
Right? But variable compression. So it actually can adjust what kind of compression in the piston inside the engine can be. And it varies power and torque. It's super fancy. It's also used in their Infinity cars.
Yes.
With different tuning. So it's quite fancy. And
I misspoke. It's a 2 liter. The non-turbo is a 2.5.
Yes. But it's also pretty efficient, right?
Yes. It gets 25 mpg in the city, 34 on the highway, and 29 combined, which let's face it, once upon a time, that would have been a full-size sedan. The Maxima is still their full-size sedan, but it's gotten big. The Altima is a big family hauler.
Yeah, it is, and it's pretty comfy in the back seat as well. And it also gets a new technology package too.
Yeah, so that's a much bigger screen. It is available with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and that is now a 12.3-inch color display and replaces last year's 8-inch display. So
that looks much better.
Yeah, bigger displays are certainly a welcome addition to any car, I think, unless you're, like Mercedes and you go really hyper. It might be one screen size.
The mega screen.
Yeah. There are new colors, Andre. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Gray Sky Pearl and Garnet Pearl Metallic. So 2 pearl colors, Gray Sky Pearl and Garnet Pearl Metallic.
Sorry, this is the engine. Here. Let me show you the video. I'll also video of it here that Nissan provided.
Yeah.
With driving around. It's always
fun to see it in motion. Yeah.
Interesting to see it.
Now standard are LED headlights, Andre, and an optional single panel sunroof. 17-inch wheels are standard for the SV, and individual 19-inch wheels for the SR, SL, and SR Turbo.
It's pretty sweet. They're only showing this white car here in these images, but it's good to know that they have multiple colors and LED headlights right now standard across the board, which is cool.
And you know what else is standard? Nissan 360 Shield technology. That's their driver assistance package. Yeah. And the Japanese, along with the Koreans, are making it standard on all their cars. So things like autonomous braking,
dynamic cruise control,
yeah,
and collision, prevention, and all those fancy things.
Yeah. And then, of course, I didn't show it yet, but there's a revised instrument panel and a new dual-stitch interior fabric for the SR. Do we have any interior shots?
Yeah, we do. I think it's actually might be coming here pretty soon. Let me fast forward. Oh, here's the engine.
Yeah.
We're back to the engine. Here's the interior.
Here's the interior. I think Nissan does a really good job with their interiors. You know how people have kind of gone, there's a dual stage, gone overboard. I like the dual pattern color. That's pretty cool. By completely reinventing like the shift knob or getting rid of the volume knob. Nissan said, no for you.
Yes.
We're going to keep the old way because the old ways are good. And I agree, the old ways are good.
But wireless charging is still there. All the USB ports and traditional gauges do. So I think it's still good.
Yeah, I'm becoming, the more modern cars I drive that have the Tesla-esque, one panel, 2 button setup, the more I like kind of the traditional old school way of doing business. So Andre, did you know what I'm wearing? Oh, you lost it.
You're wearing a fancy new shirt.
And that's because Andre and I are getting on a plane tomorrow. We have just purchased, I'm hoping we're one of the first to actually road trip it, the brand new Ford F-150 Lightning. And the reason I mention this, Andre, is because this shirt could be your shirt. You know why?
How?
Because we're going to be, just like we did in Motor Mountain, we're going to be geocaching. In other words, we're going to be hiding these little goodie boxes. It's burped, so make sure it's burped.
Okay.
You know about that? You know about burping?
Oh, extra air.
Yeah, you know about
By the
that?
way, we're in Colorado, so we're at higher elevation.
I shouldn't have opened it. I can't close it now. That was a big Tupperware thing. Anyway, we're going to be geocaching this because we're going to be the first to road trip a Lightning from Dearborn, where we're buying it, all the way back to Colorado. We're going to be geocaching these and giving you the coordinates of where we hit them, so that if you guys want the shirt and you want to follow along with us and be part of the journey, that's why we're doing it. But where eventually are we driving the Lightning, Andre?
Well, something on your shirt that says Northern Lightning.
Yes.
It's kind of, also it says Alaska, maybe.
Yes,
down
so
there.
we're going to be driving it all the way up to Alaska. We're going to be driving it to the furthest point north you can drive a vehicle in North America, which is Prudhoe Bay. So that's going to be an epic journey. We're trying to be the first to do a bunch of things. So in an upcoming series of videos, we're going to be hopefully the first to cross country it, the first to Ike it, the first to drag race it against a whole bunch of other trucks. Am I missing something?
Well, range testing,
Yes.
because you guys want to know that. Charging, everything. I mean, yeah, as much as we can possibly do, we'll be doing with the new F-150 Lightning. We want to show it to you and see how an electric pickup works.
Yeah, I want to drag race it against Rivian and against a Hummer EV. I just saw a Hummer EV in the wild for the first time here in Colorado.
Okay.
So there is one here in Colorado. So if you guys want to put up your Hummer EV against our Lightning, get a hold of us.
Please come out.
ask@tfltruck.com. But yeah, come back tomorrow or the day after when we have geocached this goodie Tupperware container with a bunch of cool stuff for you guys. And are you ready to road trip the Lightning?
Heck yeah, and I'm really excited. I'm a little bit nervous because it's a new thing, right? Going very long distance. And just to finish up really quick, you're probably wondering how much for the Altima.
Yeah,
we don't have the price yet, but the current one starts at about $24,900.
And when is it available?
This fall. So just in a few months, the Altima goes on sale. So stay tuned for that.
And if you guys want to keep up on all TFL stuff, I would highly recommend you check out alltfl.com, because that's where we're going to have all of our Lightning stuff, and we're going to have all of those fun truck videos along with everything else we do. So yeah, let's get finished today so we can hit the road tomorrow. And
yeah, I need to go
1,500 miles.
I need to go pack.
Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Ciao.
Okay, bye.